Peace, guys. My name is Kay, and I am a messenger of the universe. So today's video, I'm going to be doing a channeled message from your heart. So if you have been wondering what your heart has been wanting to tell you, this video is perfect for you. And remember that you came across this video for a reason, and you're watching this video for a reason. So today I have 4 piles. I have group number 1 here, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started and put up my pile selection. Okay, so group number 1, if you chose group number 1, this is going to be your reading for what your heart wants you to know. So if you chose number 1 specifically, 1 is about new beginnings. This is, taking on new ideas, thinking, just having that spark of an idea, or maybe just newer things coming into your life. So maybe you're going through a rebirth, or you guys just have new beginnings coming. So hold on. I think I'm going to leave it here. Okay. So first we have our animal spirits, and we have the grasshopper spirit, and it says take a leap of faith. So this does not surprise me because, again, I was saying you guys have new beginnings here. So maybe some of you have, Spirit is asking you to take a leap of faith. Maybe there's something you've been thinking about. You're like, I don't know if this is the right thing. Like, I don't know. Maybe Spirit is asking you to take a new path, take a new direction. Hold on. I want you guys to see the cards here. This grasshopper spirit is saying, it's time to step out of your comfort zone. It's time to take a leap of faith. It's time to stop letting fear and worries and doubts and these, like having these desires but not doing anything to move towards it. Like Spirit is saying, like, just take that leap of faith, And for some of you, this could be regarding like a relationship with someone. Maybe like you are in business or entrepreneurship, and Spirit is basically saying, like, connect with people, start networking, see what you can do to get yourself out there, Time to let go. So what is it that you have to let go of? Maybe I feel like some of you, it could even be procrastination or laziness or holding on to pain or allowing your past. The cards literally just flew because of the wind, but I'm gonna see if I can do anything to keep them not flying around. The group 1 just flew back over here, but maybe some of you guys are letting your past hold you back. You're letting fear to rule your life. You're allowing pain and those low vibrational emotions to control you instead of looking at them from a bird's eye perspective. It's time to let go, though. I feel like some of you, it's like laziness, honestly. Maybe you guys just aren't acting on your dreams. You're just dreaming about them but not doing anything to move towards it. Again, the card just flew. This is gonna be an interesting day, huh? So it says your dreams need a practical plan. I'll go get those in a second, but I'm gonna read this card first. Your dreams need a practical plan with full moon in Taurus. So some of you guys may be a Taurus, or just what's it called? An earth sign in general. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But for the most part, again, this is telling me like you guys need to get up and like go towards what it is that you want, because I feel like you guys are probably in a state of stagnation, and indecision is worse than no decision at all. Like you're probably like, oh my god, is this the right choice, is this the wrong choice? But it's like the more you worry about if it's right or wrong instead of making a decision, you're just going to be stuck in the same situation. You're probably waking up day by day and you're just like, man, I just want something new in my life. I want something new to happen. It's like, if you want change, then be change. If you want a different outcome to a situation, if you want different people to come into your life, then it starts with you, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and get those cards. Okay, so I'm back, group number 1, and I don't have anything to hold these cards. I probably should have gotten something, but hopefully the wind will not, if the universe has messages to say, they'll make sure it gets their point across. But so here I am also seeing a lot of 3s, so I feel like the number 3 may be something that you guys have been seeing a lot. Yeah, because I see there's a 30 here, and then there's 31, so that's also progression. So it's like you have to take that step. You have to take that leap of faith. And I feel like when you do take that leap of faith, you're also going to be letting go of something. I feel like your leap of faith probably requires you to let go of something, whether it's like a way of being, a way of thinking. Maybe it's a literal person for some of you, or emotions, or trying to control things. Whatever that is to you, you will know, because this is a general reading, so I can't tell you what it is specifically for all of you. So the song we have here is Make It Last Forever by Keith Sweat, and it says, let me hear you tell me you love me, let me hear you say you'll never leave me. Nothing, no one could compare to what we have. So I feel like some of you are probably looking for something new in relationships, and I feel like you're looking for something that is going to last forever. And if this song resonates, you can look up the lyrics and see if anything resonates with you, or just the title itself. But hold on, I really should probably get something to hold these cards, or I just might hold them when it gets more windy. But basically here, I feel like you guys want something more solid. That's what it is. Like, I feel like you guys really want something more solid. Maybe you've had relationships or careers or ways of being, and it's like it never led you to the happiness that you want, the fulfillment that you want. It's like you guys want something stable, basically. I feel like a lot of you guys just want something stable. You want a strong foundation. So I think I'm gonna pull the angel cards first. So for our angel deck, see, the struggle here is real because I don't want the wind to blow away all the cards. So for the angel cards, we have the angel of faith. I have an unshakable faith in the inner power of my soul. So again, the universe is like, hey, it's time for you to take a leap of faith. It's time to have faith in yourself and have faith in the universe and trust and let go. So for some of you, letting go is just letting go of control issues, or that it has to go a certain way. Like the universe is gonna go the way that it's supposed to go, according to divine timing. So the angel of tenderness, I am radiant with tenderness. I feel like you guys need to be kinder to yourself. Maybe like you need to nourish your inner child. Go do stuff, listen to music that you listened to as a kid that makes you feel nostalgic. Go to places that you went to as a kid. Just connect with your inner child and really like treat yourself like you're a kid. Don't be so hard on yourself, you know. Don't what's it called? Like, I can't think of the word. Like, don't chastise yourself, or like, even right now as you're watching this reading and you're like, man, this is what I know I should do. There's a butterfly there again, like that transformation, but you're like, this is what I know I should do, but like, why am I not doing this? Why haven't I done it soon enough? I'm so stupid. Like, don't talk to yourself that way. Be tender with yourself. Be kind to yourself. The angel of light, the divine light of my soul flows through my being right now. So I feel like your soul is really shining through right now, and your soul is what's guiding you. So you might have really strong feelings to do something, and you're just like, but I don't know if this is right. I don't know if I should do this, but it's your soul that's kind of pushing you towards this. It's like your soul is ready to like shine. Your soul is ready to illuminate itself, but you're not allowing it to. You're just closing. I feel like a lot of you are closed off right now, or you're just in a state of stagnation, or just not doing anything to change the situation, I suppose. I don't know if I even want to get those cards now. They just keep flying, and I'm not sure how to keep them. Okay, I'm going to pause it again and go with those cards. Okay, group number 1. So I brought out my crystal box, so I'm going to put crystals so that they don't fly away. So hopefully that will help my problem here. Oh, there's a little ant up here. Oh no, I think it's a spider. I don't know. It looks like a spider ant, but yeah. There we go. So, wow, this does not surprise me. We have postponement. Literally, it's like you're looking at your dreams, but you're not doing anything to move towards it. Like, what? Group number 1, what's going on here? And I feel like some of you may even be going through like spouts of depression. And it's like, hold on, I'm going to show you guys the card so you guys can see. This card, postponement, is just like, it's like she's just looking out, and there's so much potential there that she has, or so it's like there's doorways right in front of her, but she's just kind of like, like there's just so much potential inside of you, but you're not acknowledging it. You're not seeing the beauty of the world. For some of you, I feel like some of you need to change your perspective or change the way you see things, because I feel like there's a lot of beauty in the world, but it's like you're purposely not looking at the beautiful things. It's like you're looking for something to be sad about, or something to give you a reason to not go towards what you want. And again, that's what's causing this stagnation, because maybe this is like you have a fear of something and you need to get rid of that negativity. So we have schizophrenia. Does not surprise me. Again, with this postponement here, there's just this lack of action, and I feel like you guys are probably getting stuck in your heads. Now my feathers are gonna fly away. So it's like you guys are being stuck in your head, like getting stuck in your mind, thinking that if I fall, I'm gonna die or something, or like if I fall, then nothing's gonna. It's like there's a fear of failure for some of you. Like you're afraid to fall because you're like, I can't trust. I don't know what to do. Like I can't even think of how to say it. Like I can think of it in my head, but I can't really explain it. Like you guys are basically it's like you're afraid to fall and not get caught. That's what it is. That's what I was thinking of. Like you're afraid to fall and not get caught, but it's like even if you fall, you're always going to be caught, because you're like, the universe is literally the reason why you're having bouts of like, maybe I should do this. And it's like, yes, that spirit trying to send you a message and trying to tell you, like, listen to this message you're getting right now. So, see, crystals are holding it. Let's see how well it goes. Crystals are holding it. Yeah, okay, I think it's going to be okay. And then this card also has a lot of tarot. I noticed that like a lot of cards fell out, and I was like, this is definitely for group number 1. So I feel like you guys probably have a lot of messages in here. So conditioning, what is it that is stopping you from unleashing who you are? I feel like your authentic self is really trying to shine through, especially with the Angel of Light. Your authentic self is really like, it's like your authentic self is literally like knocking at your brain or something, and it's like telling you like, please take this path, please let me shine, please let me be. And it's like the more you suppress your true authentic self, the more it's like you're turning into a sheep. It's like you're just becoming like look, there's a lion trying to like pretend to be a sheep, and it's like, you're a lion, why do you want to be a sheep? You are literally like so powerful and magical. Maybe some of you guys are afraid to like go into tarot or like do something that's not really like what's it called, like something that's not really accepted by society. Maybe you want to do something that's not really normal, or you want to take a different path, and the universe is like, take it, because this, like, you can't be a tiger around sheep, like, it's like you are so much more than the sheep. And it's not that like these sheep are just following each other, like they don't even know what's going on, they're so oblivious to it. And then the sheep is like, the sheep recognizes its power. I feel like, not the sheep, the tiger recognizes, or not the tiger, that's a lion, the lion recognizes its power, and you shouldn't be trying to not see who you truly are, because I feel like some of you are, it's almost like you're purposely turning away from your own power, and the universe is like, we can't have that anymore. It's time for you to wake up. Morality. I feel like, again, this is telling me like, you're just like, is this right, is this wrong, like, is this right, is this wrong? And it's like, nothing is ever right or wrong unless you make it right or wrong. Like, everything happens according to divine timing. Just trust yourself and trust the decisions you make, and don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. If you are in the same situation over and over again, from making the same decision over and over again, make a different decision. So projections. So I feel like there's a lot of projections here. I feel like people are even projecting their doubts onto you, like their doubts about who you are and what you can be, and it's causing you to feel like you really can't be who you want to be. Flowering. It's like it's time for you to bloom. You are ready to bloom. Your true authentic self is ready to come out, but it's like you're suppressing it. You're suppressing the energy. And I feel like some of you, regardless of if you're a woman or a man, need to tap into your feminine side, your feminine energy, your feminine essence, which is about the creativity, being open to the unknown, allowing changes to happen, and not being afraid of the unknown, because I feel like that's definitely something for some of you. Maybe you guys are thinking a bit too again, with the earth energy, maybe you're like worried, like it doesn't seem logical, or it doesn't seem, like it doesn't seem realistic. But it's like, if it's the path you're supposed to take, you're just postponing the journey that you could be on, like it's going to lead you to more happiness than right now. And right now it's going to lead you to more, pain. So slowing down again, like I feel like you guys, it's like, I feel like you guys probably went to a point and it's like you were being your authentic self, but it's like you're kind of slowing down now, and spirit wants you to like pick it back up, like, hey, you got work to do. It's time for you to get back up and figure out like what you got to do. Again, healing. You got to heal. There's probably some trauma that you guys probably got to do. Maybe get into shadow work. Hang on. I've been wanting to get more crystals. But maybe you guys need to get into shadow work or in healing trauma, maybe from even your past lives. And then we also have consciousness. Again, this is that card that's like, this is what you are ready for. This is what's trying to come through. I feel like your third eye is really trying to be activated right now, or it is being activated, and it's almost like you're suppressing it from being activated. You're slowing down this process, and it's like, it's going to happen regardless of whatever you choose to do. You can, cry about, is this right or wrong? Like everything happens to divine timing, and it's going to happen regardless. Like your third eye is still being activated. It might it's just up to you regard of how fast or slow you want it to happen. Because I feel like right now you're slowing down. It's like you're going in reverse, and the universe is like, hey, you are blooming and you're allowed to bloom as fast as you possibly want to, especially going into the springtime, because in the spring, that's when new things, the plants start blooming and things are coming to life and new things are coming. And I feel like the springtime may be very, very significant to you, or just have like special meaning to you. Maybe that's your birthday in the spring, or just something specific in the spring, maybe a specific holiday or something that you are looking forward to, or a date in the spring. But yeah, whatever is happening now, it's happening for your ultimate good. And I think that's all the cards. So thank you so much for watching group number 1. That's all I got for your reading. My name is Kay, and I had the pleasure of being your reader today. And remember that we are learning to let go and let flow. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Hello to the beautiful people that selected pile number 2. So if you chose group number 2, this is going to be a reading. And I have my crystal box out because group number 1, all of the cards kept flying because of the wind. So I'm using crystals to help hold everything down. So yeah. So group number 2. So I feel like this group may be about like connecting with others. Maybe there's a specific person you guys are probably in connection with, or that you're having problems with, or you want some clarification on. For some of you, I feel like, or actually a majority of you, I feel like this is like the soulmate group, or like the twin flame, whatever. Basically, you're probably in some type of, like, I feel like a lot of you just want more like clarification on your relationship with someone else. So it says, Canary Spirit, sing your own song. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. So I feel like right now, okay, so we have the number 12, so that adds up to 3. So, I feel like it's time for you to focus on yourself. Not even focus on yourself. It's time for you to speak your truth. That's what it is. It's time for you to speak your truth. Vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. Maybe some of you guys are hesitant to speak your truth, or hesitant to speak up. You're like, you know what? Let me not waste my breath. But the universe is like, nothing is wasted. Like, speak your truth. It's time for you to stand up for yourself. Rabbit spirit, now is a lucky time. Exactly. Now is the time for you to speak up for yourself and say, like, if you want things to move forward, you have to say how you really feel. You need to express yourself more. Maybe you guys need to open up in order to get the person that you want. Maybe it's time for you to be more vulnerable about how you feel to this person, and be more being more gentle about how you approach a situation as well. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio again. So Scorpio is a water sign, so you could be a Scorpio specifically, or have heavy water in your chart. But those cups are all about emotions, or I'm sorry, not cups. Water signs are all about their emotions, the emotional body. So I feel like you guys really, maybe you guys have a negative thought pattern, or I feel like for most of you it's a negative thought pattern. This could be a specific person, or maybe even a Scorpio in your life. But maybe there's like a negative way of thinking, or a way of thinking that does not serve you, and it's like, it's time for you to let go of it. And your heart is basically saying it's time for you to step out of your comfort zone and do something you haven't done before, because if it doesn't challenge you, then it doesn't change you. Maybe change the way you approach situations or people. So for songs, we have Saving All My Love For You by Whitney Houston. Gonna get that old feeling when you walk through the door, no other woman is gonna love you more. So I feel like, again, most of you are probably talking about a relationship, but you guys can look up the song Saving All My Love For You by Whitney Houston, or there could be specific messages in the lyrics that resonate with you, or just the title itself. So again, I was saying this is like the group that you're probably asking about a connection with another person specifically. I feel like I keep hearing soulmate, so I feel like most of you are asking about a soulmate, or just asking about your soulmate. And you're probably waiting for your soulmate to come in, or for you to come into union with your soulmate. And I feel like in order for you to do this, you have to, if you want to come into union with someone, you have to you have to love yourself. You have to do the inner work for yourself before you attract that person, because you can't attract love if you don't love yourself. So for the angel cards, we have the Angel of Peace. Finding that inner peace within yourself. I am infinite peace. So maybe you guys need to look at more peaceful environments. I feel like some of you maybe want to go out more, like go outside more, specifically look at beautiful scenery, like go to the beach or something, spend time out in nature, especially grounding yourself. So the angel of health, maybe you guys need to also watch your health. Maybe you guys need to go to the gym. I keep hearing that. So maybe some of you guys need to go to the gym, or you guys stop going to the gym for whatever reason. And so my whole being is healthy and filled with the energy of love. So maybe you guys are kind of like lacking energy right now. I feel like you guys are lacking your Luna. She's like, what? What? Please, girl. What are you doing? Okay, so maybe you guys need to like go outside more. I really feel like you guys need to go out more, like literally like go out and do something, like go to the beach, or just go somewhere, like go to an amusement park, honestly. Like if you've been thinking about that, just go out and do it. Like just have fun and connect back to your heart, the lighthearted aspect of yourself, the loving aspect of yourself, and really like tune into that energy and see what it is that you truly want. Because I feel like right now you're kind of disconnected from your like the loving energy inside of you. I feel like you kind of lost sight of who you truly are, or at least who you truly, because I feel like, okay, you did lose sight of who you truly are, because you're not singing your own song, you're not speaking your truth, you're just, it's like you're looking at things from a surface level instead of actually thinking deeply about this. So the angel of willingness, I am happy my actions are being orchestrated by my soul. So maybe you need to be more willing to change. The angel of adventure, to spend time with yourself especially. I feel like a lot of you need to like go out, like literally go out on your own. Everything in my life leads me to be nearer to God. The angel of positivity, my mind is filled with positive thoughts that nourish me and heal my life. So I feel like some of you need to surround yourself with more, like kids more, because like that positive energy, the happiness, and the like lighthearted, carefree energy of a child, and fill your mind with positivity instead of like the mindset of lack. Because again, with the vulture card, I feel like that's telling me like you guys have a lacking mindset. Like if I lose this, then I lose everything. But nothing you lose is ever lost, because everything is energy, and energy is not created nor destroyed, it is only transformed. So when you let go of something, someone, a way of thinking, a way of being, whatever it is energetically, you are making room for something new to come into your life, okay? So the angel of delight, I feel wonderful to live. To live is my delight. So I feel like some of you might even be like kind of just staying in bed all day, not really doing anything. Again, go outside. Even if you're walking your dog or something, or I don't know, walk your cat if you have to. Just make any reason to go outside or something. I don't know. You guys really just need some sun. You need some vitamin D. Like I'm outside recording because I need some sun. I need some vitamin D. But yeah, I feel like you guys have kind of lost sight of the beauty of life, like what life truly is. It's like you're kind of living day by day like a robot, like you're just doing what everyone else expects you to do. You're doing what, it's like you forgot what you expect of yourself, and you think that other people's expectations of you is what you expect from yourself. But you have to connect back to yourself to figure out what it is you truly want. And I feel like you guys have kind of lost sight of the beauty of life and how fun life is and how awesome it can be if you make it fun and awesome. If you go out and you literally, I keep thinking of going to an amusement park, like really just like, I just think of like just having so much fun there, because I love amusement parks. So we have innocence. This card is beautiful. Again, this is like tapping into that lighthearted energy inside of you, learning to just go out and have fun and be in that innocent, childlike energy, abundance. I feel like you guys definitely, the spirit is saying you guys have nothing to worry about, not about like you have abundance coming to your way. You don't have to worry about these things. And if you do feel like you're worried about it, then you're resisting that, because the more worried you are about money is how you will always feel about money. If you hold on to worry, like if you think money is scarce, it will always be scarce to you, and it will always feel scarce, because people cycle through the same mindsets because they are so used to it being that way, and they think that that is just the way of being. But it's like it doesn't have to be. You can literally change your entire reality just by changing your mindset. So, and again, you guys have so much abundance. Letting go, there's something you guys got to let go of emotionally. It's something really emotional to you, and it's going to be very specific for each and one of you. I can't tell you what that is going to be, because this is a general reading, so I can't tell you what everyone's thing is. But I'll tell you if I get any specific messages for some people. I feel like I did hear a way of being, like a way of thinking, a way of just being. It's like, it's not something that, it's like you guys are so disconnected from who you truly are. You don't even realize what, like maybe you guys don't even know what you're passionate about or what it is you want to do with your life. But whatever it is that you do want it to do with your life, it is going to bring you abundance. And I feel like you're going to realize, you're going to realize this when you connect with yourself, when you tap into your inner child, maybe even healing your inner child. So maybe you have some subconscious things that you have to heal that's probably coming to the surface if you are feeling down. Silence. It's time for you to silence your mind. Stop overthinking. It's time for you to just like literally tell your mind like shut up, and then just listen to what your heart or what your soul is saying, because your heart just wants silence. I feel like you just lived in chaos in your mind and in your outer reality for so long. It's time for you to just cut it all off and just cut it. Like literally, I'm just thinking of like just turning off a light switch and just closing your eyes and just listening and not thinking, not getting caught up in those thoughts, and just looking at your thoughts and observing them, not judging them, not saying, okay, well, now I have to be worried about this, because you don't have to be you don't have to be worried about anything. I'm going to get those in a minute, but you don't have to be worried about anything, because Spirit is telling you you are very abundant, but you have to see it in order to achieve it. So I only have 2 more cards, so I'm going to go ahead and read those. So playfulness, again, literally, I cannot stress enough. You guys need to be more playful, be more open about life and how happy life is. Be more open to life being fun, especially. I feel like you guys need to have more fun. Like, you guys are not having fun. You probably think life is just like, okay, I get up and I do this and then like repeat. But it's like, you guys need to have more fun in life. You're gonna realize like, why am I in this cycle I am in? Like, why am I allowing myself to be in this cycle? I need to break out of it, and I need to have more fun in my life so that I can always be this happy, true, authentic, loving being that I know who I truly am. And guidance. You guys are being guided, okay? Everything you do is according to like the guidance that you're being given. Like, I feel like you guys are getting tons of signs, honestly. I feel like your angels, whoever your spirit guides watching over you, they are giving you so many signs. You guys probably are just ignoring it. You're just like, you know what, that's a coincidence. But it's not a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's all I got for this group. And remember, like, go outside group number 2. Like, go have some fun. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. If the reading resonated, drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. My name is Kay, and hopefully I can catch you at the end of this video. Peace. So peace, guys. If you chose group number 3, this is going to be your reading. So group number 3, it looks like you guys have the least amount of cards, but that just means the messages are probably going to be a bit more brief. I'm going to move this back a little. But yeah, we're going to see what the messages that we have are for you. And I was just about to get to that. I'm going to be putting crystals on top of these piles because these cards have been flying away throughout this whole reading. So I'm going to be putting crystals on top of the cards so that they don't fly away. So group number 3, let's see. We have the Lion Spirit. Be generous of spirit. 37. 38. Lizard Spirit. Dream the world into being. And I'm noticing all of these 3s here. And Hummingbird Spirit. Be here. Whoa, this crystal's falling. Be here now, and it's number 34. Again, all of these 3s. So maybe you guys have been seeing 333 or just numbers, tons of 3s all the time. I'm going to put these here. 2 and 3. 4. Okay. So basically, I feel like right now you aren't really, I feel like your heart is trying to kind of telling you, like, if you want something, bring it into your life. I feel like you might think that your dreams or the things that you want are out of reach, but according to this reading, the things that you want are actually in arm's reach, and it's up to you to reach out to get it. But I feel like right now you are not doing so. You're not really looking towards what it is that you truly want. And again, being present is also very important for you as well. I feel like maybe you guys are too focused on the past. I feel like you guys are, most of you are probably a bit too focused on the past. Let's see what our moon outline. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So maybe you guys are Scorpio or just heavy water in your chart. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But basically, like, the fears that are holding you back aren't doing anything except holding you back. They're not doing anything helpful. And because fear is not, I'm trying to think of how to say this. I feel like you guys are just afraid of falling, like, and not being caught. Similar to group number 1. You could have even been drawn to group number 1. I wouldn't be surprised, because group number 1 had 3 messages about the number 3 in there too. So maybe you guys should go back and watch that. But Karma, Summer Walker. Nice to meet you. I'm sorry. I'm just here to do my job. Nice to meet you. No running. Please don't fear me. I'm just Karma. Please don't fear me. I'm just Karma. Okay, so I feel like some of you guys are scared of karma. Like, maybe you guys did something in the past and you're like, wow, I'm gonna, like, be repaid for that, and the universe is gonna make things come crashing down. But karma is just, you give what you get. So karma doesn't always have to be bad. There's good karma and there's bad karma, but in general, karma doesn't have to even be bad. But what goes around does come around. But I feel like you guys are actually being rewarded with good karma. Like, the universe, your heart is telling you, like, let's make the world we want. Let's live the life that we want. Let's dream about what we want, like what it is that we truly want, like the future that you want for yourself. What would you be doing? What is your career? What is the path that you're taking? How do you feel? Why do you feel that way? And seeing what you can do to move towards that. So Silly by Denise Williams. Silly of me to think that I would ever have you for my guy. How I love you. I know that I should be looking for more. Don't settle, okay? I feel like you guys are settling because maybe you guys feel like you should be settling. Like, you know what? I did some crappy stuff in the past. Maybe that's why I am unhappy now, or why I have this crappy job or this crappy life. But it's like you chose to settle, so that's why you feel like your life is crappy, because you're not looking towards what it is that you truly want. Like, if your life feels crappy, it's because you probably made it crappy by underestimating yourself and your power, and not I feel like I'm hearing like you guys conformed, like people told you have to do this, you have to do this, and you felt like you did have to do it, and you're afraid to think otherwise now. And you guys are probably very deep in that fear, because it's like the longer you stay in that feeling, the deeper it's going to go. You're going to always, the more you hold on to fear, the stronger it will get. So, and I feel like right now Spirit is telling you, or your heart at least is trying to tell you, to not underestimate yourself. You can do more. You don't have to. You can turn things around for yourself when you decide to. It's up to you to decide to make that initial change and say, you know what, I want change. I want to be different. I don't want to live like this for the rest of my life. I don't want to feel this way. I can feel so much more happier and satisfied and secure and stable in my life if I did this instead, or if I made this change, or if I just closed my eyes and meditated on what I truly want, or who I truly am, what's my purpose, The angel of freedom, literally, it's time for you to break free. It's like your heart wants to be free. Your heart is ready to express itself, but you're not trusting. The angel of trust, it's time for you to trust right now. I feel like it's like you're a bird in a cage, and you're not, and it's like the cage is open, but you're just kind of sitting there, and you're just like, nope, I'm stuck in a cage. But it's like you're not stuck in a cage. The door is literally open, but you're not flying out. Maybe you guys have convinced yourself that you're not going to fly or something, but it's like you are going to fly. And there's so much like flying imagery. So I feel like birds are very specific for this group. The angel of release. Again, it's time to let go of stuff. It's time for you to really release yourself and be your true authentic self, because I feel like you have a lot of wisdom. Actually, for some of you, I feel like there's someone very specific in your life. Maybe I feel like for a majority of you, it's probably a woman, or just someone with the feminine energy about them, like a nurturing presence, someone who wears their heart on their sleeve, someone who's very loving and open and kind. And this person is very wise. I feel like this person is like almost like a teacher for you. It's like they're teaching you wisdom, even if you're consciously unaware of it. Subconsciously, you're picking up on those things, and it's kind of this person. I feel like this is a specific person. This person is also okay. Because I feel like these 3 cards here are you, and I feel like this is a separate energy. Some of you, this could be you, but I feel like, I feel like for a majority of you, this is probably someone else, and it could even be someone that's a part of your soul tribe. But this person is very wise. I feel like they have a lot of knowledge. They have a lot of deep knowledge inside of them. And they are also very loving. It's like they're very accepting and understanding, and they have a lot of light to shed. And this could also be an angel for some of you. Maybe you guys have a loved one that passed away, and they're trying to guide you. They're trying to guide you to surrender, to realize that you don't have control. No matter how much you think you have control, you don't have control. And the more in control you think you are, the more unsatisfied you will be with your life. So if you feel like you have to get up and go get a job and get money, then you will always be unhappy because you feel like you have to go out and get money. But the reverse of that is basically realizing you are money and you can attract money and allowing money to come to you instead of going out and getting it, because you're like, just thinking logically, you would be happier just doing nothing all day and just getting money for no reason rather than having to go to a 9-to-5 every single day. You know, maybe that's something you guys have to break out of, like breaking out of that system, breaking free of the matrix, you know. So for tarot, we have inner voice. Again, your inner voice is really coming through strong. Your heart is coming through strong. It's telling you, like, it's time to listen to this guidance. It's time for you to surrender. It's time for you to realize you don't have control. It's time for you to let go of the control you think you have. And the control that you think you have is when you are holding on to those low vibrational emotions and things. So drinking, for specifically, like maybe you guys drink a lot, or you guys have a habit that you know you shouldn't have, or there was something else, and it wasn't even related to like drinking or anything. It was something else, but it slipped my mind. I don't even remember what I was saying about that, but okay, comparison. You can't compare yourself to others. You can't compare apples to oranges. Fighting. Hold on. I'm going to pull out all these cards to see. Friendliness. Receptivity. Okay, so this is overall energy over here. The burden. You guys are carrying on things that you shouldn't be carrying. I feel like there's like, I feel like for some of you this is a specific person in your life, and this person might compare you to others. This person might say, well, why aren't you like this person, or why aren't you doing this, or why aren't you here, why are you there, or like, it's like there's this controlling aspect, and it's like you're just exhausted from this person. You're tired of fighting with them. You're tired of fighting with it. For those of you that don't resonate with that message, you guys probably have like thoughts in your head that you're tired of fighting. Like maybe you're trying to control your thoughts instead of just allowing them to just be, because you shouldn't try to control your thoughts, because the more you try to control it, the more out of control they get. Be more, it's like you guys got to be more vulnerable. Like definitely, like be more vulnerable. And again, group number 1, the messages in there may have been messages that you resonate with as well. So I would suggest you go and watch group number 1 if you want any additional messages. But yeah, I feel like there's like this lack of vulnerability, and it's like it's trying to, you should be more receptive to the messages that you're receiving, the signs that you're receiving. Maybe you've just been seeing 3s a lot, or just synchronistic numbers, 1 2 3 4 5 5 5 6 6 6 12 12 22, just things like that. And then be more receptive to that, and as well as being more open about how you feel and being more friendly. And I feel like that's going to help you move past this energy here, this person, or this energy that's over here, the burden energy. Because it's like this person's exhausted. Like this person is like carrying this weight that they shouldn't be carrying. And this weight that they are carrying is controlling them, and it's time for them to break free from that. Because this fighting energy, it's like this having your walls up, being defensive. Okay, group number 3. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully the reading resonated. If it did, drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. My name is Kay, and hopefully I can catch you at the end of this video. Peace. So peace, guys. If you chose group number 4, this is going to be your reading. So group number 4, let's get it started. And again, I'm using crystals to keep these cards in place, because the wind is ruthless today. Okay, all the cards been flying in all the piles basically. I'm gonna put a bunch of crystals up here to have them on deck. There we go, just all my crystals there. So let's see what's happening here, what your heart wants you to know. What's in your heart? What has your heart been trying to tell you? So we have the White Raven Spirit in number 66. Trust in the magic. Beautiful card. Hopefully you can see that. Hawk Spirit, let Spirit be your guide, number 32, which adds up to 5. There goes the wind. Dolphin Spirit, this and that are true, number 20. So, I feel like Spirit has been sending you messages, and I feel like specifically birds, because we have 2 bird cards here. So I feel like you've probably been getting a lot of messages, probably been seeing different types of birds or flying creatures, and that is Spirit saying, hey, here's a message. Or maybe like you're thinking about something and you see a bird, that is a message from Spirit, or giving you confirmation or whatever you're thinking. And I feel like you're kind of not really trusting in the magic that is happening in your life right now. So we have a new start is coming. So there's definitely some new things coming into your life. New beginnings are happening. And again, the number 4 is about stability, your foundation, and that health and home life energy. So I feel like you guys are probably looking for something stable, and I feel like that is definitely coming with that new start. And I feel like you've been getting a lot of messages, and there's a plane flying by right now. So maybe even you guys have been hearing planes or seeing planes, or you guys are just getting ready to take flight. And I feel like some of you are literally like going to be flying. So we have Me, Myself, and I by Beyonce. And I feel like this is that self-care energy, and this is definitely you. And it says, me, myself, and I, that's all I got in the end. I took a vow that from now on, I'm going to be my own best friend. So I feel like this is you. This is you saying, you know what, I don't need a lover, I don't need anyone else except for me, basically. But with the Mirrors by Justin Timberlake coming through, I feel like you guys honestly are preparing yourself for a twin flame, or at least a very divine spiritual union. Playing is getting louder, but this person is probably your mirror. I feel like you guys are probably dealing with a mirror right now, and I feel like you guys are probably not, I feel like you don't even really want it to happen. You don't really want this person to come into your life, or you do know who this person is, and you're just like, you're not acknowledging them right now, and you're just like, no, because it says, because I don't want to lose you now, I'm looking right at the other half of me. It's like you're my mirror staring back at me. So I feel like right now, you guys, it's not like I'm not getting the energy of being afraid to face the truth, but it's like, you don't want to be involved. I feel like you guys don't want to be involved in this connection right now. I feel like right now you're kind of just trying to focus on yourself, to the point where love to you is just like something that's obsolete. Like it's not something you're very focused on. So the Angel of Joy, I feel like you guys are finding a lot of happiness and joy in your own, and finding things that make you happy, and learning to be present. The Angel of Transformation, and I feel like you're going through a very slow but sure transformation right now. And it's kind of happening over a period of time. It's not one of those transformations where it's like you have that aha moment. It's like a transformation happening over time. So the Angel of Openness, my heart and mind are open to the light and love of my soul. So I feel like right now the universe, your heart is saying like, be open to these changes, be open to this new start, be open to new beginnings. The Angel of Balance. So I feel like you probably need to find some balance in your life, maybe with how you, like maybe you're just trying to find balance basically, or you're looking for balance, or your heart is saying like, find some balance between this and that. I feel like there's, for majority of you, it's going to be 2 specific things, finding balance between those 2, and you would know what that is for you. So the Angel of Simplicity, my life is fulfilled in the simplicity of my attitudes. I feel like you guys are very grateful. You guys are people that have a lot of gratitude, or at least like, even if you don't feel that way, I feel like you do find joy in the small things. Like you find joy in the little moments, and I feel like that is your way of expressing gratitude in a way, or at least that's how the universe takes it. That is how you express your gratitude to the world, by enjoying life presently, because you are saying everything I have now is perfect, and I don't need anything else in order for it to be perfect. Everything I have here is perfect, and that is basically another way of expressing gratitude. And with the Angel of Obedience here, I feel like if you've been wondering if I'm on the right path, yes, you are. You are, even if you're not purposely doing it, you are following the guidance of your soul right now. Even if it seems like you're not sure what's happening, or you're not sure why you feel this way, or why something is going on, you are being divinely guided. It's like your angels are basically like pushing you in a direction, but you can't see them because they're not physically visible to you all the time. But it's like they're just pushing you in this direction, and you're just kind of walking along this path. So for tarot, we have participation. So maybe you guys need to collaborate more with people, get to know new people. laziness. I feel like you guys definitely are in a vacation mood. Again, travel is coming through very strongly, even though the literal travel card isn't here. Both the laziness card, that card's about vacation and taking time out for yourself. I feel like maybe you guys are going on cruises or just going on vacation. I feel like 2020 is going to be your year of like just kind of living your best life. So the Fool, again, new beginnings, new things coming. Take a leap of faith. The Source. I feel like everything you're doing is connected to God, or spirit, whatever you want to call it, but everything is connected. You're not just making these decisions and they're like don't mean anything. Like, these things are very significant to you, even if small changes. Big changes do happen over time, but you wouldn't recognize the big change until it's already happened, and it's like the aftermath of everything, and you're reflecting back on it and you're realizing, wow, that happened for a reason, or wow, I remember when I went through that and I thought it happened for no reason, but now I realize it did happen for a reason. And the Lovers, I feel like you guys are unintentionally manifesting a love partner into your life, and this is a soul partner. And this is something that it's almost Source, Spirit, your heart is basically saying your gift is this connection with this person. I feel like for most of you it's probably a twin flame, but the universe is basically gifting you for all this gratitude and the happiness and joy that you found in your life. It's like the universe is gifting you, and I feel like for most of you, it's going to be a partner coming into your life, and it's someone that you don't expect, but they're going to complete you. They're not going to complete you. You're going to feel complete, and they are going to be another version of you that is already complete, because you were in that Beyonce energy and you found out who you truly are, and you owned your individuality and your authenticity and the fact that you don't need anyone else except for you. And in return, you are finding love. You're finding true love, even if you don't want it. Like, I feel like that's something that's coming to you, and at the beginning you may be like, oh my God, I don't want this to happen, but at the end it's going to be worth it for you, because if it wasn't meant for you, it wouldn't come to you. And this is something that comes from Source. And I feel like in order, again, you have to be more willing to work with others, though. Be more willing to work with people. Okay? All right, so this message for group number 4 was pretty brief, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If it did, drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. My name is Kay, and hopefully I can catch you at the end of this video. Alright, so guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, we're learning to let go and let flow. And if you made it to the end, I just also wanted to know what you guys think if I would open myself up to do private readings for you guys, because that's something I've been kind of thinking about ways that I could do that so that I can give readings to anyone all over the world. But yeah, let me know what you guys would think if I did open myself up to do private readings, and who would be interested in that. And yeah, just let me know in the comment section, and thank you so much for watching. Peace.